You guys, let's talk about what's really going on with Olivia Wilde right now because what started as a simple film festival appearance has quickly turned into one of the most uncomfortable conversations on the internet. She showed up at the San Francisco International Film Festival to promote her film The Invite, and under normal circumstances, you guys, that would have been the headline, but instead, within hours of the footage going viral, the focus completely shifted away from her work and onto her appearance in a way that feels both familiar and a little unsettling. As clips began circulating, people didn't just notice a change, they started analyzing her face, frame by frame, pointing out what they described as a more hollow, sharper look. And almost immediately, the phrase ozempic face started trending again, dragging her into a conversation she never actually signed up for. And here is where things get messier, you guys, because the internet didn't stop at curiosity. It escalated into full-blown judgment, with some comments crossing the line, while others framed it as concern, which raises the question of whether people are actually worried or just disguising criticism as care. But the reason this topic is exploding the way it is right now has a lot to do with timing, because we are in an era where weight loss medications are no longer a secret in Hollywood, and the public is more aware than ever of what's happening behind the scenes. Celebrities like Sharon Osbourne have openly admitted to using Ozempic and even spoke about the extreme effects it had on her body.
The world we live in today, everybody wants to be skinny. I was just fed up of going back and forth with my weight constantly like this. And I just thought, I've tried everything I've tried. And so I thought, well, might as well try it. And I did.
And you feel happy with the weight you are now? Because people have been concerned that you're very slim.
Yeah, but I could do with putting on a few pounds. But at this point,
So, every time a celebrity steps out looking different, the public doesn't ask if something changed. They jump straight to what they did use. And that assumption alone is what is fueling this entire Olivia Wilde conversation. And this is where it gets controversial, you guys, because there's an argument to be made that Hollywood isn't just participating in this trend, it's quietly normalizing it, while at the same time pretending that these transformations are effortless and natural. And at the same time, there is also another side to this that people don't want to admit, which is that we as the audience play a huge role in this cycle because we reward drastic transformation with attention, the clicks, and then we act shocked when the pressure to maintain a certain image pushes these people to the extremes. What makes Olivia's situation even more interesting is that she has previously spoken out against unrealistic beauty standards and the pressure to alter one's appearance, which is why this moment feels so contradictory to some people, even though there is still no actual confirmation that anything has changed beyond what we are seeing on the camera. And yet, despite the lack of facts, the narrative has already taken shape, because in today's internet culture, perception often moves faster than the truth. And once people decide what they believe they are seeing, it becomes almost impossible to shift that conversation back to reality. So now we are left in this strange space where a woman's face has become a debate topic, not because of anything she said or did, but because of what people think it represents. And that says a lot about where we are right now when it comes to beauty, aging, and also the expectations. And maybe, just maybe, the most uncomfortable question in all of this is whether this is really about concern for Olivia Wilde, or if it's just another moment where the internet feels entitled to dissect a woman's appearance under the guise of curiosity. Because if we are being honest, you guys, this cycle isn't new. It just has a different name now. So tell me what you really think, because This is one of those conversations where people have strong opinions on both sides, and depending on how you see it, this is either a wake-up call about what is happening in Hollywood, or just another example of the internet taking things way too far. Guys, thank you so much for your continued support. I do appreciate it. Please like, share, comment, and see you on the next one. Bye bye. Love ya.